Hello and welcome to the 13th floor. I'm Marty Duda, and today we have Ezza Rose with us. Hi.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good.
Now, you're here from Portland, Oregon. You've been in New Zealand for a couple of weeks now. How's it been going?
It's been good.
Yeah?
It's been really good. We've gotten to play a lot of the small towns along the way, a lot of the halls, and just really like destination places. It's been really fun.
You've probably seen more in New Zealand than I have, and I've been here 20 years.
That's what people say. Everybody says, oh, you've seen more New Zealand than I have, and I live here.
So is it kind of what you expected?
Yeah, I really actually didn't have any expectations going into it. I didn't know that much about New Zealand.
Right.
I'd heard that it was beautiful, and I thought I'd just leave it at that. So I didn't do a ton of research because I think that's a little more fun.
Why spoil it?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I read that you had just previously toured Alaska, which is also a fairly remote, unpopulated place.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
I'm kind of curious as to how touring Alaska compares with touring New Zealand.
Yeah, it's super similar.
Yeah?
So Alaska is a little bit more, it's a little drier. Like it isn't green like it is here. This is kind of like California meets Hawaii, I think, a little bit, with mountain ranges that are jagged just like Alaska.
Right.
In the scenic way. But when it comes down to communities and culture, it's pretty similar because you're going into these tiny towns and you're what's happening that night.
Right.
And so everybody comes out and everybody's super excited.
Cool.
So in that way, it's very awesome because the shows are very community driven.
Right.
In both places, and that's kind of what I shoot for.
And you must get a mix of people rather than just the hipsters that come out and see, right?
Yeah, it's nice. Well, the hipsters aren't buying anything.
Well, that's the thing. Everybody wants to appeal to the hipsters, and I'm always wondering why. They don't pay for anything.
Right. Seriously.
Their name's always on the list, and they download everything for free.
Yeah.
So.
They've figured it out. We've had a few online sales.
Right.
Because we're selling them for more, our albums for more here because of the travel costs and everything. And yeah, we'll have a couple sales after the hip shows online.
Very good. All righty. Well, let's talk about music for a little bit. For folks who haven't heard you, what can they expect as far as music-wise?
Well, we were a string band for a really long time, and we just recently switched over to electric, which is really fun. It's kind of epic rock and roll now. Very like heavy, vocally driven. I lean towards, some of my go-to ladies are Amy Winehouse, Nina Simone, Etta James, kind of more soulful ladies. So that's kind of my genre, I guess.
You have to really belt it out then.
Oh yeah, that's the fun part.
Excellent. All right. Well, we're looking forward to that. So you're going to do a few songs.
Yeah.
And who do you have with you today?
I have Craig Rupert here.
Craig is, okay, so you and he are going to be playing. I think the first song we have is "Tie Me Up." Is that right? Tell me about that one.
So that's the most soulful song I think we have. It's just a good old-fashioned song about making love.
All right, this is "Tie Me Up" from Ezza Rose Band.
Tie me up. Left me for the baby, for your sweet sound. I need your loving. What am I to do? But I love you only. You're a loving fool. It took time. I waited so long. My love to see, to sing you this song.
fool.
Okay, we're here with Ezza Rose of the Ezza Rose Band, not the Ezza Stone Band, as I previously mentioned. Although, if you could change your
works.
name,
No,
it'd be
it's
great.
fine.
Okay,
We'll go for it.
and we heard "Tie Me Up." The next song is something called "Thursday." Do you guys have songs for every day of the week?
No, but actually we've joked around with that song, just putting whatever day it is
Right.
into the song and singing it for the day.
That makes sense.
But yeah, that's just a heartbreak song.
And these are songs that you have written. And
all
what is
written.
your songwriting process? I mean, is there a place you have to be at, or is something mentally that you have to go
a
to?
mental place that I have to be at. Usually, I'm not one of those people that can just sit down and just write whenever. I have to have something. It's like something is flowing through you. It's not. It almost feels like it's not even yours.
Right, you're the
A good
conduit,
song.
the
Yeah.
antenna. I've heard that
So-
one before. Yeah. There
Yeah.
are people who are like that, and there are people who are just like, I think Nick Cave says he just looks at it like a job. He gets up
do
at
that.
7 in the morning,
Yeah.
sits at his typewriter till lunchtime, and he has a typewriter, and actually bangs out the lyrics or whatever, and then finishes at the end of the day.
Old
like
Nick Cave.
yeah, but yeah, so
No.
not
Yeah.
that way. It just comes when it
It's
comes.
like lightning. And then when it gets there, I write it in about 3 minutes. It's really quick. It's done.
Right. And is there much fluffing around with it after that? Or?
Not too much.
Cool. Excellent. And then what happens with the song once you bring it to the rest of the band?
I let them write all of their own parts unless I have, like, every once in a while I have something to say, hey, do you think you could do that there? But if they don't want to, I tell them that they don't have to either. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
And is that what happened with Thursday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Well, let's give it Thursday a listen to then.
All right.
Thank you.
Great.
I was meant to be your wife and marry you on a Thursday. Followed you down to Waterside and drank from your skin. Never broke a perfect stride that night down by the waterside, when I knew I would be your wife and marry you on a Thursday. Tell me you're cold, Tell me you're cold. Tell me you're cold. Tell me you're cold. And ask me to warm you.
Okay, we're back with Ezza Rose, and we have one more song. The previous two songs are off of your album When the Water's Hot, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
And you've got copies that you're toting around with you? Are
Oh,
they
yeah.
vinyl or a CD? Or?
We have vinyl, but they're back home. We didn't know New Zealand was so hot on vinyl.
Yeah, we have turntables here.
I know. Everybody's like, oh, where's your vinyl? Well, it's not here, unfortunately.
And I think people are more prone to buy vinyl when
Yeah.
they see it set on the
Totally.
merch desk, because
Yeah.
that's what I do. If I see a CD, it's like, okay, I can get that at the store.
Right.
But if I see the vinyl, it's like, I need to have that right now.
We won't make that mistake again.
Okay, when you come back. So the tour has been going on for, what, 3 weeks now? 2 or 3 weeks?
About 3 weeks, yeah.
And it's still got more to go. You're here until
Yeah.
the end of March, is that right?
Yeah.
So is there anything that you're looking forward to in particular? Have you
Well,
heard anything?
Yeah, tonight, the Tauranga.
Tauranga? It depends on who you talk to. I find that there, being American myself, that there are any number of ways to pronounce any
Right.
particular place, depending on if they're trying to be very proper or if they're just the locals.
Right.
And it could be anything unrecognizable from
Yeah.
the other one. So, yeah.
Yeah. No,
You
we're
can say it
looking
any
forward
way
to
you
that.
want to, and somebody should be able to figure it
Sure.
out.
That's what I thought, but I'll say it one way, and they'll be like, what? What are you talking Tauranga. Oh, really? You didn't get that from Tauranga?
No.
Okay.
I was told it was Tauranga to remember the toe. part.
Tauranga.
But then
Okay,
I've heard
that
other
makes
people
sense.
say it without any of that.
Tor-
Anyway,
No.
okay, so the song that we're going to hear you finish up with is called Until the Feeling Fits,
Mm-hmm.
and this is something that Craig wrote, is that right?
Yeah, so Craig is a wonderful songwriter. He doesn't write songs often, but when he does, they're gold. So
Alrighty.
I'm really excited to be sharing that song with everybody on this trip.
Excellent. All right, well, I urge people to come out and see you guys on what's left of the tour.
Yeah.
And hopefully you have a fine experience and you'll be back.
Yeah,
In force
we're planting
again.
the seeds this year.
Excellent. All right,
We'll be
thank
back.
you very much.
Thank you.
Spending days in the worn down summer shade to feel the season change, and so did I. Silhouettes march down the street in the amber lights. They catch their fire like flies around this time. Each night it's here I'll wait. In the evening float between the moon and the cars, on a stool in a local bar till the feeling fits. I don't know you, baby, anymore. I've seen the light bend through the cracks in your open door. Wide awake, we talk toss and turn through a dream, to the beat of a candle flame burning tall, cutting through the pitch black comfort of a lonely room. The silence keeps me stirring, better get some sleep and soon the dawn will break. Through the window the coming still of a brand new day, and something left in you